Hey everyone, how's it going? Elliot here and welcome back to the second channel. I thought we should use this angle for the second channel. Make it a little bit different than the main channel because otherwise, yeah, people are going to be really confused. So this is going to be the new angle. I got this new camera. It's a bit of a ball ache always filming on this big camera. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this. I spoke about it in the video that I recently did on this thing, which is the speaker thing by Gamester. It's also got a headphone jack on the back of it. It made the whole thing a little bit top heavy, and although the speaker is a nice high quality sound, you are sacrificing portability and actual ergonomic like feeling for the sake of a little bit louder speaker. So I don't necessarily know that it was the best thing that was out there. I did speak about in that video my mod that I did to this GameBoy where I added a headphone jack into the bottom of it. But as I said, not everyone's going to be able to do that. So this is a accessory that I found from Sendico on Yahoo auctions, but I used Sendico to get it. It seems to be a licensed thing. It does actually say at the bottom there, licensed by Nintendo, and you can see that they've fully used their logo and everything like that up there. But yeah, this thing wasn't that expensive. If you want to find one, have a look on Sendico and see if you can. Again, the slight disappointment with these sorts of videos is if you really like the product, you're then going to have to go out and try and find it. But anyway, it shows on the back, which is quite cool, that you could use it with like a speaker if you wanted to. It's, I guess, the sort of advertising that it's not taking up the charging port, because that was one of the things with the Nintendo Game Boy Advance SP, or the dongle that Nintendo made, was that you're having to plug it into the charging port. So it's cool that audio could come out of that, but in a little bit of like Apple fashion, you're sacrificing another thing to get something else, which is just a bit annoying. So this thing, it's quite cheap, it's quite light, it's transparent plastic, as you can probably maybe see. Should do the trick. Yeah, it doesn't feel very high quality, but then again, maybe it is quite high quality plastic, it's just nice and lightweight. You have some sort of a little grip there on the back to get your fingers in there. So let's see how this thing goes in. Oh, okay, that's clever. That's very clever. So the charging port is on a sort of a rubber standoff, like an engine mount kind of thing, which means that you can plug in the Game Boy, and it's not gonna, it's not gonna put too much pressure on that charging port. Although that's not, that's a shame. Oh, that is a big shame. No, surely not. Okay, so the other thing, if you don't want to do it that way, these are also on rubber, so you can slide it down like that and then up. But unfortunately, there's nothing stopping that Game Boy from falling out. There's no clips in the back of these. Oh dear, that is a letdown. Anyway, there's your charging port. You still got access to your link cable there. There is a mode on this camera called Product Showcase mode. Maybe I should try that out in the next video, but for now I'm just going to have to cover my face up, which is probably not a bad thing for everyone. But there's the headphone jack. That is what we want. So let me plug in my headphones. That sounds really good. Wow.
Throughout the land, everyone was happy.
Hopefully you can hear that there. That does sound very nice. And then when you unplug it, you've still got a sort of a grip, I suppose. Yeah, this isn't quite it, really. This is not quite it. What a shame. It's the fact that it doesn't clip down that means that it's just jangling around. That is quite disappointing. You can actually see inside, in here, it's actually quite, like, well engineered. Can you see that? It's like, I don't know, it's not just like on a rubber standoff. It seems to be on like a hinge. Very, very cool. They spent a lot of time on that and then no time at all on this bottom bit. What a shame. It's cool that it's got rubber feet, so it's nice and sturdy. Maybe it was really made for something like this, where you're just going to sit it down on your table with your headphones in, or even your speakers, as it showed in the photo, and that's why it's got rubber feet on the back, and so you don't need to pick it up and carry it around. But yeah, that ain't it. I hope you've enjoyed this video, a little bit random. I'll try and figure out this background thing so we can have a unique thing on the second channel. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you're new here, subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.